3 reasons why women ghost you. Okay, let's crack right into this, guys. So, why do women ghost you? You ever have this happen to you? Bet a million you have, right? Is when you meet a girl, she might give you her number, you might have thought like, hey man, we really hit it off. This is gonna be my next girlfriend. This is gonna be the mother of my children. I'm gonna marry this girl. Oh my God, she's so hot. I can't stop thinking about her. Next thing you know, she ghosts you, right? She ghosts you. Or say maybe you even went on a date together, right? You even went that far. Maybe you even came close to sex, or maybe you actually had sex. All of a sudden, she ghosts you. And you're like, what happened? Where did this chick go? What did I do wrong? Right? And she leaves you in the cold. And, unfortunately, a lot of these girls are just not going to tell you why they ghosted you. Half of the time it's because she doesn't want to hurt your feelings. And the other half of the time is because she doesn't know herself. She cannot articulate why she doesn't feel attraction for you anymore. She's just not consciously aware of it enough to the point where she can verbalize it. Right? So in today's coaching video, I'm going to give you the top 3 reasons why women are ghosting you so you can fix it. Okay? And you can believe me, when I give you these top 3 reasons, they're coming from somebody who is out there and has been out there since the mid-90s doing game and pickup his entire adult life. So I'm not one of these dating coaches or one of these red pill gurus or one of these clowns hiding behind a microphone trying to give out dating advice when, it's like I've had that one relationship my whole life. I'm divorced with a child, and I'm a single dad, and I'm trying to give dating advice. No, I'm a professional pickup artist. I never screwed my life that way. I don't have any kids out of wedlock, never got married, was never dumb enough to do that. I'm not saying that marriage is stupid, because for some people it works, right? But for these other guys who are trying to play dating coach and they're like single dads, I would not be taking advice from those guys. Especially when these guys don't have a single infield coaching video of themselves or a single infield cold approach video of themselves picking up any girls, right? It's insane. It's like, why would you listen to somebody who's not actually actively out there living and breathing what he teaches? That's the difference between me and all of these other clowns out there. It's like, I actually live and breathe what I teach, right? So it just annoys me. From time to time, I get some of their loyal followers bleeding over to my channel and be like, hey, this sounds like what this red pill guy is teaching, or this sounds like what this dating coach is teaching. I'm like, really? Show me his infield. Where is that? Oh, he doesn't have any. Oh, it's because he doesn't live what he teaches. So he's full of shit, isn't he? Right? He doesn't live and breathe what he teaches. Oh, he's a single dad. Oh, he has kids out of wedlock. You want to listen to him? Take his advice? Be my guest, son. Listen to him all you want. See where that leads you. You will be a single dad with a kid out of wedlock in no time too. Because the people you listen to, the mentors you follow, you will end up just like them. Right? So if you want to learn from the best, you gotta learn from the best, guys. You gotta learn from somebody who's actually doing this stuff, not somebody who hides behind a microphone and tries to teach you this stuff when he's not even living this lifestyle himself, right? Dude doesn't cold approach girls like some of us do, right? So 3 reasons why women ghost you. The very first reason why a woman would ever ghost you, okay? This is actually the number 1 reason why a woman ghosts you. Pay attention, right? The number 1 reason why a woman will ghost you, and probably has ghosted you in the past, is because of a little something called incongruence. Okay? What is incongruence? Incongruence means that at some point during your relationship, no matter how brief it was, where she was getting to know you, you demonstrated incongruence to her. Okay? You basically demonstrated that you were not the same person that she thought you were, that you presented yourself to be. She saw a clear misalignment in your thoughts, words, and actions. That's what congruence is. This is actually one of the key factors to becoming a master at pickup artistry. Right? There are actually 3 of them, but the very first one is congruence. This is what I teach all of my advanced level pickup students, is something called congruence, that you must be aligned in your thoughts, words, and actions. Because you could be the best player in the world, right? Be the best player in the world, got killer cold approach skills, You don't have approach anxiety, right? You could approach girls with no fear, but you are never going to be able to have a consistent closing ratio, right? Much less will you ever be able to hang on to these girls longer than maybe a date, even if you even get that far, until you fix this. Congruence, where you are aligned in your thoughts, words, and actions to the point where she does not see any incongruence in who you are, in your personality, in your character, your body language, your aura, your energy, right? It all has to be congruent. And the second you start displaying incongruence, like say she thought you presented yourself as this like very confident, very self-assured alpha male, and then as she gets to know you, she starts to see like these little weak, needy, little bitch behaviors in you. That will be enough for her to be like, I'm ghosting this guy. He's bullshit. This guy is a fraud. He's not who he presented himself to be. And you know what? I'm not going to have sex with him because I don't have sex with this guy, right? Or if she already did have sex with you, she's just going to pretend it never happened, and she's never going to want to see you again. And she's just going to write you off like a bad check. She's going to write you off like it was just a mistake. I'm never going to let that happen again. And this is why a lot of women are so, I don't want to say paranoid, but they're so cautious when they meet. You know, if they've gone through an experience like that, and then the next guy they meet is you, and she's like, you ever meet a girl like that? Just like super cautious. She's like, you know, are you sure you really work at the place you said you work? Or, oh, I Googled you, and, you know, are you sure you really live in this area of town? Or are you sure that your name is really, you know, Bill Smith or Scott, blah, blah, blah? She will just be very, very cautious because of what she just experienced. She just might have experienced a guy that she had sex with, regrettably, right, where she has buyer's remorse because that guy turned out to be incongruent with who she thought he was, right? So the number one reason why a woman will ghost you is incongruence, right? And again, you need to be aligned in your thoughts, words, and actions when you're picking these girls up, when you're cold approaching these girls, right? You know, this is why it does not pay to filter yourself. You cannot have that polite conversation with her, you know, that friend-to-friend conversation you have with a lot of women where you kind of like wear this polite mask around her and you filter yourself. You cannot filter yourself with these women, okay? I mean, if you're gaming them, if you're sexually attracted to them. If you're not, then yeah, you know, you don't want anything from her, go ahead and filter yourself. But if it's a girl that you are sexually attracted to and you want to bring into your life, do not filter yourself, guys. You're making a big, huge, gigantic mistake. Because the more you filter yourself, the harder it's going to be congruent with who you are. Because, you know, if say you filter yourself, you present yourself as this nice guy, as she gets to know you, she's going to be like, he's really not that nice. He's kind of a dick. He's kind of inconsiderate. Incongruence, ghost. I'm just going to ghost this guy. I don't know who he is. He's pretending to be something he's not. You know, a lot of girls say that about guys. Oh, he's pretending to be something he's not. So never pretend. If you're a dick, then just be a dick, right? At least she's not going to fault you for that later. And you could always say, well, hey, I didn't hide anything from you from the get-go. I never said I wasn't a dick, you know? So, and a lot of people try to call me out too, like, you know, in my comments, like, hey, these girls you're dating, they know you pick up women, mister. Do they know that you've got a dating rotation and blah, blah, blah of other women? And I'm like, of course. You don't think these girls Google me? You don't think? Of course I have to tell them, right? Because it's easy to find me, right? I mean, these girls find me right away. Sometimes, like, as I'm approaching them, during the approach, the girl will literally Google me. She'll be like, what's your social media? What's this? Why are you trying to hide it? You know, and I just give it to the girl. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's me. I'm a dating coach, all right? I just put it out there. And I'm like, you know, hey, my content's a little polarizing, right? It might be a little offensive if you have, you know, if you're easily triggered. But this is what I do. I don't hide it because I don't want to have to filter myself later where, you know, it's like she's going to see that incongruence. Okay, so that is the number one reason why women ghost you is because of incongruence. The second reason why a woman ghosts you is because she's met someone else or she's dating someone else currently that she is more attracted to. So she might have met you, she might have given you her phone number just because she wanted to see, right, what you were about. because, hey, man, women are hypergamous, right? Hate to break it to you. So she's going to field her options. And maybe for a brief moment, she might have considered you a potential option just based on how you're presenting yourself. She's like, yeah, maybe I date this guy. I don't know. I want to find out more about him. And then the more she gets to know you, the more she's like, I'm not that attracted to him because I'm currently dating this other guy that I really connect with, that we share the same values and beliefs with. I think I'm going to stick with this guy. Right? So it doesn't necessarily mean there's something wrong with you or you did something wrong. It just means that she's interested in somebody else at the time. Right? And I say at the time because these relationships are very temporary, unless she's married or something like that. When a woman just starts dating a guy, even if she really likes him, she's still going to field her options. She's still going to see what other guys are about as she gets to know this other guy. But it's very, very difficult, especially if they just met, because if they just met and she likes him, they're still in what we call the honeymoon phase of the relationship. He can do no wrong in her eyes, right? And the honeymoon phase generally lasts anywhere between 2 weeks to 2 months. So during that phase, it's going to be very, very, very hard to break into her life. Okay, usually it's after the honeymoon phase is over and they enter the reality phase, where now she begins to see the guy's faults. She begins to see little quirks she may not like, little annoyances. That's when, if she's still fielding her options, she will consider you a lot more seriously, right? She won't just brush you off. When she's in the honeymoon phase with another guy, that is going to be a reason for her, or reason enough for her, to ghost you, at least temporarily. She might get back to you later. I've had girls do that. It's like they might have ghosted me for a couple of months, and then their relationship didn't work out. They hit me back up. I'm like, oh, hey, no hard feelings, right? And then I end up going out with a girl and then some, right? It just means, again, that she's met somebody else, or she's currently dating someone she's just more attracted to, and she's still exploring the honeymoon phase with that guy, and she wants to see what that guy's about. All right? So that is the number 2 reason why a girl would ghost you. And the third and final reason that a woman would ghost you, and this is going to be the least common reason, by the way, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. The third and final least common reason a woman would ghost you is simply because she currently just doesn't have time for you. Okay, she just doesn't have time for you right now. She doesn't really have time to date anybody. A girl who is in this position where she just doesn't have time to date you, even if you did the perfect approach, even if you look like a Chad and you're like, hey man, I'm a Chad, why is she brushing me off? The reason why she's doing that is just she just doesn't have time, right? It would be too inconvenient for her to start dating someone new. Now, a girl like this, 99% of the time, is still hooking up with an ex-lover, right? Might be an ex-boyfriend, maybe even an ex-husband, right? Or a guy that she's seeing casually, that she's just comfortable with. The guy just works. He's just convenient. She has no plans on doing anything else with a guy. She's not planning on having kids with him and starting a family, but he's just convenient at this point in her life where she's so busy, right? She might be super busy with work. She might be super busy taking finals, right? If she's in college, she might be super busy with her career, school, family members. She might have a family member who's sick and she has to tend to that person, where she just doesn't have the mental space or the physical energy to date somebody new and get to know somebody new right now. And she'd rather just stick with guys that she's already comfortable with. They might already be aware of her situation and what she's going through, and they might already be in good with their family. And she just doesn't want to change the status quo at this point in her life. But that is the least common reason why a woman would ghost you. But it does happen from time to time. And I've definitely met girls like that, during my time as a professional pickup guy doing game out there, right? Girls that, for whatever reason, they're just really busy. Really busy with their careers, really busy building their business, right? It's okay, and it's not like they're not dating somebody right now. It's generally, like I said, an ex-boyfriend, some guy that they know very well or they've known for a long time. It doesn't mean that they're going to run off with this person and live out the rest of their lives with them. It just means that, hey, right now is not the time that I want to start dating somebody new. So those are my top 3 reasons why women ghost you. And with that said, I'm gonna wrap up here. Until next time, this is M from the 33 Secrets. Do not forget to smash that like button below. Also hit that notification bell so that you are notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on the YouTube. More importantly, guys, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it if you guys subscribe. But moreover than that, hey, when you subscribe to my channel, you are gonna learn a ton. Okay, so it's not like you're gonna subscribe to my channel and you're gonna be fed more blue pill Disney shit. No, you are going to be red pilled when you are subscribed to this channel. And you're gonna get every single coaching video I upload to YouTube right as I upload it. Okay, you're not gonna miss a beat. Okay, this is why it's very important you subscribe to my channel as well and share my coaching videos with other like-minded guy friends of yours. Okay, so we could really start to get this knowledge out there, because not enough guys have this knowledge, man. A lot of guys are suffering out there. A lot of guys are making dumb mistakes. A lot of guys are getting divorce raped. A lot of guys are marrying these single moms, these post-wall single moms that rode the CC in their 20s. A lot of these guys are ruining their lives, and it's my mission in life to try to help and save as many guys as possible. Help save and red pill as many guys as possible. But I can't do that if you're not even subscribed to my channel, right? So make sure you're subscribed. And if you want to support my work and all this red pill content I'm teaching you guys even further, the best way to do that is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months to Mastery, where I am teaching guys just like you how to go out there and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I am talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s, the same exact type of women that myself and my students are out there cold approaching day and night every single week, and I kid you not, every single week. Okay, I don't teach you guys to go after the single moms or the low-hanging fruit or these women who are just getting off the CC who are going to divorce rape you someday. No, I teach you how to go after the young, high-caliber, beautiful women out there. Cool chicks that you would want to bring in your life, okay? We call them good women on this channel. If you want to support my work, that is the absolute best way to do it. And the first month is only $1. Okay, so it's only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons in 7 Months to Mastery. Right? The reason why it's only $1 is because I want you to try it out for yourself to see all of the powerful lessons that I'm teaching you in 7 Months to Mastery before you commit to it for the next 7 months. Okay, that first month, only $1. Try it out. See what I'm teaching these other guys out there. I have so many success stories now. So many guys. You see sometimes they comment below on a lot of my coaching videos. They're like, hey guys, get into 7 Months to Mastery. I'm not just saying that, but oh my God, you're gonna learn a ton. It's awesome. He doesn't upload these coaching videos to YouTube. You gotta get into 7 Months to Mastery, right? They will tell you themselves, right? I don't need to be out there plugging my own program. It's that good. And as I've told you guys, I'm one of the best pickup artists in the world. I've been doing this my entire adult life, since the mid-90s, you know, and this is how I got red pilled. I got red pilled by doing, you know, so much cold approach and dating so many beautiful women. I got red pilled. How do you think I learned all this stuff? Right? I learned it through game. I learned it through pickup. Right? So the first month of 7 Months to Mastery is only $1. It's hands down the best dollar you're ever going to spend in your entire lifetime. And all you need to do to sign up is just click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you could get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video.